Hello there, my name's Brandon, and welcome to my very first ever video. Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first ever fragrance review video. And welcome to my season 1 finale fragrance review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Curious by Britney Spears.
To know that something wasn't right here. Oh, baby.
Wow, so here we are, my season 1 finale fragrance review episode. I cannot believe that this is the end of my first season. It's just time has went so fast, and it also feels like it's went so slow. I guess just because so much goes into my reviews, and you know, I did so many. Like this is review number 19, so I've definitely done a lot, but I'm so excited and so happy to be at this point, and I can't believe it. My theme for my first season has been celebrities' first fragrance releases, so it's been a lot of fun. You know, I've definitely gotten, you know, to do so many different perfumes and fragrances, and you know, every week it's been a different celebrity, so it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna miss it. As you can see, I have a lot going on here, which means we have a lot to get to, so let's get started. So I guess I should start out with just saying how much Britney Spears means to me. Anyone who knows me, like really knows me, pretty much knows that I'm a, you know, Britney Spears lover and addict or whatever. Honestly, I have been with Britney ever since day one, like the whole entire ride, and I'm definitely with her the whole rest of the way through everything. You know, she's my icon, and you know, I'm so proud of her and everything that she's accomplished in her career, and you know, I just love her. She's absolutely amazing, and you know, just a world-class performer, and you know, there will honestly never ever be another Britney. So it goes without saying that once she announced her debut perfume back in 2004, I was so excited. I actually was not expecting that from her, but she was pretty much just following in J-Lo's footsteps for sure, because if you have been watching my reviews at the very beginning of my season, episode 1, I did review Glow by J-Lo, and that was the first celebrity fragrance to sort of kickstart the craze. Well, Britney was number 2. She came in second, so she definitely follows suit with J-Lo, and I've always been a fan of, you know, Curious. Britney's fragrance line is definitely one of the best celebrity fragrance lines out there. All her fragrances are so different and so unique, but Curious has always been my very favorite fragrance from Britney, because I don't know, it's just, in my opinion, it is the best. When Curious launched in September of 2004, it was just a huge success right out the gate. I mean, it was selling out everywhere, and I just remember it took me about a month to finally get my hands on a bottle of Curious. Like, I'm not kidding, I was so mad because it took forever, or what felt like forever, for it to actually reach stores in my area. But then, like, once it did, it sold out, you know. And even though that was amazing and great for Britney, like, I just remember being so frustrated because, you know, I was like, I want a bottle, you know. So I remember the very first time that I ever actually sampled Curious. I remember it just like it was yesterday, even though it was over 10 years ago, because Curious launched 10 years ago this past September. So I remember it just like it was yesterday. I was visiting my grandmother, and she had saved a Belk advertisement out of the newspaper, which just so happened to feature a very special advertisement for Britney's Curious. And I remember being so excited because I hadn't actually smelled it yet. So this was my nose's very first ever meeting with Curious, and well, for starters, I love the advertisement. I mean, you open it, you got this gorgeous picture of Britney, the bottle, and then this is the scent strip that the very first time I ever smelled Curious, it was right here. Literally within 30 minutes of sampling Curious on this scent strip, I did own my very first ever bottle of Curious. So my very first ever Curious purchase was a gift set, a very cool gift set. This is what was in the gift set. So you got 2 small bottles of the lotion and shower gel, and then this is the 1.750 ml bottle, which was my very first ever bottle of Curious. I've never sprayed it, but because I did eventually get, another bottle, but you never forget your first whenever it comes to anything. And my other purchase that magical day of meeting Curious was this really cool Curious Ride-On Perfume Shimmer Stick, and I never actually used it, but it still smells exactly the way it did 10 years ago, which is exactly like Curious. So I also have several different style samples of Britney's Curious. This was the sample that they handed out in department stores. It's pretty much just the card with the vial of perfume on it. So it's really, I've always thought it was so pretty. And then this is a version of the sample. It's the vial, but this was actually just sold at Walmart. It was only like $1, but and this is a sort of sample card. On the front here you have the image of Britney from the ad, and then on the back you have the peel like sample scent. So love that. And then also there's this ad with Britney on the front, and then the fragrance line on the back is, this was obviously Belk, and this is a scent strip. But now let's take a more in-depth look at Britney's gorgeous ad campaign for her debut fragrance, Curious.
In the 2004 ad campaign for her debut fragrance, Curious, Britney Spears exudes true beauty and radiance. In one of her famous over-the-shoulder sexy poses, Britney has captured our curiosity with her signature golden blonde locks and wearing a pink sequin top. Britney is checking into her hotel room with a mystery man onlooker waiting in the wings. This ad campaign is sexy, alluring, and lusty, and has everyone wanting to check in with Britney. Do you dare? Curious by Britney Spears.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the bottles for Curious. So this is the original 2004 version of the Curious bottle. It's the 1.7 fluid ounce 50 ml. I've always thought it's very vintage looking, and it has the little dangling hearts with the little bedazzled diamonds. And so this is, I guess what you could say, the more up-to-date current 2014 version of the Curious bottle. So the differences are, it's still the same color and the same shape, and of course the fragrance hasn't changed at all, but the diamonds are now gone, so now we have beads, and we still have the little hearts, but they're connected now. So You know, it's still cute. It's, I guess, you know, a less fancier version of the 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. This is the 1 fluid ounce 2004 version of the Curious bottle, so it is a little smaller. And this is the 6.8 fluid ounce 200 ml bottle of the deliciously whipped body souffle lotion that was a part of Britney's Curious line. And this is the 6.8 fluid ounce 200 ml bottle of the Lather Me Up shower gel that was in Britney's Curious line. And this is the 7 ounce 200 ml bottle of the You're So Smooth body polish exfoliant. And this is the Curious Totally Ticklish body shimmer jar, which is absolutely gorgeous. Do you dare to add Britney's amazing debut fragrance Curious to your own perfume wardrobe? Well, get on over to www.USFragranceClub.com, where you will find Curious in multiple sizes and at absolutely amazing prices. So this is my Curious Too Tempting fragrance rollerball / lip gloss duo that I did purchase back in 2004 when the Curious line first launched. And this is the smallest version of Curious that you could possibly buy. This is the 0.16 fluid ounce 5 ml baby bottle of Curious. I've always referred to it as the cute little baby bottle. This is pretty much what it looks like outside of the package. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the packaging that Curious came in and currently comes in, because there is a difference from 10 years ago when Curious first launched to what you can find today. So this is the original 2004 packaging for Curious. I'm only going to show you this size, which is the 1.7 simply because if I sit here and show you every piece of packaging that I have, we will be here for the next year. So, yeah, again, this is, you know, just the original packaging. I've always thought, you know, it was so pretty. You know, it kind of comes off like that and has, you know, the different dots to where it kind of fills in. The circles are actually cut out, so this was definitely very fancy. So on the front it says Curious Britney Spears, and then on the sides it says Britney in small lettering and then Spears in big lettering, and on the other side it says Britney in big lettering and Spears in small lettering. And then on the back it just says Curious Britney Spears. Head on over to www.USFragranceClub.com, where you'll find an incredible catalog of authentic perfumes, colognes, and gift sets at sensational prices, up to 80% off of original retail. Everything from classic fragrances to the newer fragrances, and designer fragrances to the best celebrity fragrances. You'll receive 20% off your first order. They offer free shipping and free fragrance samples with every order. Plus, if your order is $95 or more, you'll receive a free gift of $35 value. www.USFragranceClub.com has got what you're looking for. This holiday shopping season, you can check off every name on your list with a fabulous fragrance. It's www.USFragranceClub.com. Happy shopping!